Hey everyone, it's Gretchen here. So, back with this file folder journal. I just have to show you real quick, I did add some book corners. So after I ended the video yesterday, if you remember, it just kind of came up to a corner like that on the file folder. And I thought, well, let me see what book corners would look like. And I really started experimenting, like putting on something and then just seeing how it looked. And I like it. So those are permanent. I just went ahead and stuck them on because I had to, just kind of turn it, keep turning it and pressing it down as a nice touch. And in case you're interested, I got these at Doreen Beads, and you can see there's a pack of 200. I didn't pay much for them, but that's how they come. And then I also have the kind you get from Tim Holtz, but those are bigger and you have to have more of a chipboard to use them. So I just wanted to show you I did that. So picking up from where we left off yesterday, it's pretty much just ready to be embellished. Things are looking good still. I need to tape that down, and we can go ahead and do that. So here's what it looks like. Real quick flip through. I'm going to just put this aside after I do some embellishing and come back to it when I have the ribbon that I need to pick up yet. So no hurry. I got other stuff. I can do something else in the meantime. So I'm just going to close this folder up. So I'm doing the flap that's going to be versus here because it's longer, doing the shorter flap. So I have to tell you, I was watching my video today just to make sure that I'm putting up, I kind of just really thumb through it really quick and see how it looks before I post it, because they're almost an hour long. And I said, gosh, I move slow. So I apologize if I move too slow. It's just my nature. I tend to rub stuff down a lot. I don't know why I do that. Oh, where's that end at? Just the little nuances I noticed about myself. I'm going to add me a spotted glue. And I know all this just adds time, but I'd rather have it really secure and usable versus just thrown together and, get stuff stuck and then it rips apart or it comes undone. Stuff like that. Okay. See, this is what I mean. I rub it down 10,000 times. But I want it to be really secure. And look how cute. What a cute envelope. And that is not dry yet. Let me grab a piece of Velcro too. It's right behind me. I picked these little dots up at the Dollar Tree. And they really adhere well. Whoa. Okay. Let's go that way with it. And then I gotta find the other side. My finger just flicked it right off. So you know how you put Velcro on, you put the one side down you want, and then just put it together, and then just do that. They do tell you to leave it sit and dry and set up the adhesive, but you can put your finger underneath it. I want to get that back in there. All right. Ta-da! Get that dry. Now earlier I did make this, and I'm thinking about, let me flip it around, just adhering it on a piece of the tea stained paper, maybe on the inside here or on the back here. And making a pocket. What do you guys think? That'll look cute. And then just have a pocket up here. But gosh, I like the back of that too. And how cute would that be to take that and maybe put a picture and a label or something there and write about it. So maybe we'll just clip it in, because I think it's gorgeous just that way. I have an extensive paper clip collection. And how cute is that clip to go on it? So if you put that there. So when I do these file folder journals, and I'm going to sell them on Etsy, I tend to do just a certain number of embellishments. I try to keep it consistent with from journal to journal. And that way I feel like I'm getting what I think it's worth, and the recipient's getting no more or no less than the other recipient gets. So that's my philosophy behind that. I was thinking about putting a belly band in, and if I can find that piece here, but how nice would that be? And I usually like to put a belly band up against something more sturdy versus the tea stained. And what do you guys think about there? Almost like that bottom part. And we know it's, what, 8.5 by 11. So let me get my cutter out. But I want to catch that butterfly in here, so I'm going to trim this down. And then go 8.5. And give that a little bit of ink. And I think I'm just going to glue it down. Okay, we got ourselves a belly band. Let me see if I can find, even make a journaling card. I like to take the scraps and just try to use them up. Look, I have this big 12 by 12 piece. Let me move that. I got all these scraps. That one. So lots to work with. Even that, which is very cute. So let me cut a little piece of this off. And I know some of you guys out there can just cut a straight line and no problems, but me, I'd have to use the cutter because I'm not, I can't cut straight lines, it seems like. And I want to see how big that looks. You know what? I also have, hold on real quick. have these labels that we can put on. These labels here. And I also have some Project Life cards IT dyed. Could do a little collaging. Let's do that. I was looking for the ephemera that I picked up that matches the paper pad. Whoa, it's gonna all fall out. Alright. And I had a comment on the first video, or on this haul, about using the ephemera, and I don't know how to say your name, Strathik, I believe, something like that, asked about how to use ephemera, that she feels overwhelmed, that she likes to buy it though. And hey, I am so with you. I do too. So we'll just do a little bit of collaging. And it's a good way to use your ephemera. I'm looking to see if I have more scrap in this. And if I mispronounce your name, I am so sorry, because I'm pretty sure I did. So I'm just working with my scraps, seeing what I got. Doesn't have to be too fancy. Just playing around, see what looks best. And let me grab some washi tape behind me. As you can see, I'm not very prepared. And what do you think about that? Alright, let me move this out of the way because I'll end up getting glue all over it. I'm going to put that in too. Alright, first things first. Let's give it a little bit of ink. I definitely want to ink this up. It is a sticker. I'm pretty sure. We're going to find out. Just really giving it some age, and I'm even going to dust this bunny. And this may not be everybody's style, but I think for the journal, I think it's going to look nice. And then we're even going to get this piece here. And most of it's scrap. You know, I had this cut out. I'm just using it and then adding a couple fun layers, a little bit of washi tape. I do ink, or not ink, but I do glue down my washi tape. Oh, that was a lot to get out. Just so I know it's, well, you know what, I'm going to use a glue stick. I can just run over it. So how was everybody's Wednesday? My Wednesday was a lot better than my Tuesday, I will say that. and looking forward to my Friday, which won't be for a couple more days, but still looking forward to it. Did we have that over here? Like so, like so. I'm going to put down this bunny. It rained quite a bit today. It's raining now, some lightning and a little bit of thunder. But all in all, pretty good day. I hope you guys had a good day too. I'm going to use my little tool here. Try to peel this backing off. Just to make sure everything stays, I'm going to put a teeny tiny bit of glue on. Oh, you see that? I gotta put some glue down real quick on this. That's okay. It'll all be okay. What I like about this glue, it dries pretty quick when you just do a little dab. Don't want it there. I should have probably rotated the collage to be the other way, but hey, I still think it's really cute and we're going to roll with it. It's not worth stressing over. My sewing machine's next to me. I'm thinking I can put a stitch the whole way around this. So let me do that off camera because it's bulky and whatnot. And I'll come back on with this again probably tomorrow because I'm going to do my hidden giveaway tomorrow too. But I want to use that also in here. And then this I picked up from Dawn H Creates. She did a journal page and she took a bag and just folded it in half. And bound a page. What about here? And folded it over. I think it's the cutest darn thing. Now, see that bag is like the length of that, and I'm going to make it a little bit shorter. I have my sewing machine foot pedal dangling over here. I just poked it with this cutter. I'm like, oh my goodness. Ay, ay, ay. And then I'm going to take my paper puncher. I'm going to put those cute little loop-de-loos in it. One on each side, and then we're going to put a tag down in here. See how that's going to look. So like that. I'll move it down. Okay. Grab my tape. Let me recap this. My last one dried out because I kept leaving the lid off of it. And I'm going to make sure I tape the whole thing down because the bag, you know, is a little bit thin. And oh, if you guys could see the crafter lynch that I just caught. I caught it one-handed. I'm sure we've all been there. Stuff falls. It's like the mom instinct kicks in. Grab it. I think I could just probably go the whole way across with that. You guys, let me ask you a question. When you're done crafting, do you clean up like as you go along? Do you wait till you're done with the project and then do a cleanup? Do you just like not care and just let it pile on top of each other? Just curious. Me, when I'm done with the project, I will clean up. So most of it, like 75%. So that way I can make room for the new. And I know it looks excessive with the tape, but I want to make sure this is down because it is a thinner bag. And how sad would it be to rip it? I don't think it would. I think it could really take some abuse. I'm trying to think what else is going on. Nothing much else. Brett stopped by today. We had some carrot cake. And, you know, it was getting to its expiration date. So I had taken a couple pieces and put them in a container and wrapped them up and told him to stop by after he got off work. Take it home with him. And then he had some mail here as well. So he did that. So we took the dogs for a walk this morning, bright and early. And he told me about, you know, what's been going on with him at work and nothing too exciting, which is, you know, not bad. I'm just going to line that up. Get that nice crinkly sound. Oh, I did get my paper in there just a little bit. Oh, it's in there now. And then let's make some tags. So let me see which crap I have. I need something that's going to be long enough to go. I keep using that. It's going to be long enough to go in here. Oh, I do have that. That might work. Just gonna have to cut that down just, well, maybe not. And what can I do on here? Where's my ruler? So I can do a 2-inch easily tag, 2.5 inch. I think my tag maker only goes a 2-inch. Yeah, I think that's only 2. So 2 it is. Let's cut 2 of these down. because we're going to do one on each side. I'm going to punch them both out right now. And I'm running out of room up here on my desk. Yeah, I'm thinking cut that down. Take both of them, cut them down. What about a 3/4 of an inch? 3/4 of an inch. Let me grab some eyelash trim. Big ball of brown. Ay, ay, ay. This stuff sheds. That's okay. We'll be okay. Drives me a little bonkers, but does anybody have any secrets how to keep it from shedding so bad? I don't think there are any. And I'm just gonna loop-de-loo this through. You know, eyelash trim, you have to be so careful because it knots up so quick. So let me get through there. Grab it. And what fun, even little bookmarks, you know, so you might not want to write on this. You might want to use it for a bookmark. I'm going to do this one as well too. Let me go and get the excess off. My fingers are getting stuck in it. Push that one through. So how many of you are going to give this file folder journal a try? I would love to know. I think there's at least 3 of you out there that's really thinking about doing it, which I think is terrific. And if any of you want to do a swap, like a journal swap, I'm up for that. Most definitely. Look at that. Shed, shed, shed. Get off of there. Off over here to the side too. Alright, there's one side, and I'm thinking we got to put something down here. Now I have these stickers right here, and I'm thinking a little strip of washi tape and a sticker. What do you guys think? Little strip of washi tape right there, glue stick. And I lost my lid. Move this so you can see. It's a little piece of washi tape, and then let's pull a sticker. a blue flower. That really doesn't look bad. I do have a blue flower here. What do you think? Yeah? And so far I've been okay with just adding these flowers. I haven't had to put any extra glue on them. So I got my, and it's like I'm looking for my readers, but they're in the other room. Oh, come on. See, I'm like all about, they're fine, they come up, no problem, and then I'm struggling over here. Struggling bad. Let me flip it over. There we go. So pull that off of there. This I do want to take my time and really burnish it so it stays down. All the little oh, I'm at a loss for words today. The intricacies of it, the corners. Alright, there's one side of the bag done. It comes on these little plastic backings. And let's flip it, and I'll wait to put the other tag in. Let's do the washi tape first. So let me grab a different color washi tape. Let me think about that. If I can find the beginning. I think this was washi tape I picked up at Tuesday morning, Tim Holtz. So some that I have not used. I need to get that little rough edge. Yikes, I've been at this 33 minutes. I'm going to wrap it up after this one. This journal will be back tomorrow because I want to add one more piece to it. But it's a haul, and then I'll add it, kind of, sort of thing. That one says fall, doesn't it? It really does. I almost think should I put the flower underneath it. But I think it's fine. I know you can't see what I'm doing. It's this here. I use this little corner. Grab the sticker. Let me grab my tag, which is right here. And there, this is the best idea, Dawn. If you are watching this, I am so glad I kind of like borrowed your idea because it is gorgeous. Love it. So we got a belly band. I'm going to sew this card, and then it will just be inserted here. Something like that. We'll figure it out. The insert, or the piece I'm going to add tomorrow, but that's part of a haul, which is going to have a hidden giveaway in it. We have our envelope, which hopefully is dry now. This fun envelope, and we can even decorate that if we want. And clip that in. So really, what did I do? Nothing. It took me a long time to do those few things, but that's okay. Alright, so I'm going to drop it there and get this uploaded. Hope everyone has a great evening. Again, thank you for joining me. This has been really a lot of fun. So take it easy. I'll talk to you tomorrow.